You've been on the road for a bit, but we've have everyone who has listened to us converse before knows that you make your home in the state of Michigan.
I do.
What's the sense? Big week here. What do you think the sense is here?
Mega huge week. Hey, Rich, I hate to say it's a pivot point for the Harbaugh era at Michigan. Because I think Jim's going to be there for a while. That's just a gut. I don't know anything, but I just feel like it's an important game for them. They have everything going now. This defense is terrific. Ohio State is giving up yards like nobody's business. Is the strength of Ohio State, they're going to win games by outscoring people. Can they outscore Michigan? So it puts the onus on Michigan's defense to come up big. And if Ohio State's scoring, and this is what I'm going to be interested to see, let's say the Buckeyes score a few touchdowns early, and it looks like it's going to be a game in the 30s, not a game in the 15s or 20s, right? Mm-hmm. Is Harbaugh going to let Michigan be aggressive on offense? Or is it going to be, let's protect this game with power run, that kind of stuff? I'm fascinated to see that. If Maryland can hang 50 on Ohio State, Michigan should be able to put up big numbers. So the test to me, Saturday, can your Wolverines, Rich, be open, dynamic, and explosive with the ball and play calling on offense? That is what I'm dying to see noon Saturday.
I'm not going to lie to you, Mike. I'm vulnerable right now. I'm a very vulnerable adult man.
Are you worried?
Of course. Are you kidding? Because you point out, I mean, you're right. Nobody knows what Jim Harbaugh's shelf life is going to be. I think it's going to be a long time. We had his brother John on the show yesterday, and we're talking about how, his dad and his mom are probably going to have Thanksgiving, and they live next door to Jim, right? They live next. So, I mean, you can't beat that in this day and age. As you talk about, you're bringing your family on the road. I mean, sports life is a great one, but, family life is sometimes takes a back seat, certainly in the coaching world. But when you talk about pivot points, you're right. I mean, this is it. This is the should happen moment. This is the time for it to finally happen moment. And if that doesn't happen, I don't even know. I can't even finish the sentence, is all I'm saying.
It'll be tough. Here's the thing on the longevity of Harbaugh, just from my view of being around, living in Ann Arbor for the last 19 years, knowing Jim for about that long, and covering him all the way back to his playing days and getting to know him. I think there are two guys who are among those, if not the only two people, on Jim Harbaugh's personal Mount Rushmore. And that's his dad and Bo Schembechler. And I think he's got the chance to be both all-in-one in the Michigan job. He has a chance to be the all-time legendary coach at Michigan who made Michigan football again, right? And his dad was a long-time beloved coach, and you talk to anybody who played for Jack Harbaugh or coached with him, and they swear by him. And they do a podcast together. Jack Harbaugh's around that team all the time. I went to see them earlier in this year. I spent more time talking to Jack than I did to Jim. I got more information out of Jack than I did out of Jim, to be honest with you. I think those are the two guys that he just holds as role models for his life, and I think he wants to be like them, and I think he's got the chance to do it all in one job at his school, a place that he loves, and his kids are going to the same elementary school he did in Ann Arbor, and he's at the same church that he went to, and his parents are there, and all that. So I think he wants to be there long term. I don't think this game's a complete referendum on that,
right,
but I do think it's important to continue the process. This is the year to beat Ohio State because they've got everything going. Ohio State has its turmoil. They have their struggles defensively. Don't give – if you're – my advice to Michigan, like they need it, my advice to my Michigan fan friends, don't let your team be conservative offensively. It's a game where Shea Patterson needs to be aggressive. They need to be aggressive offensively. Everything you've held back all year, go do it. Take the game. Don't let Ohio State deliver the punches in this one. And I wish you luck Saturday, Frank.
Have a great cast Thursday night, Mike. Me, the whole family, all the country will be settled in, so enjoy it. Thanks.
Thank you, pal. Happy Thanksgiving to you and Suze and the kids. Enjoy. I'll get out to L.A. and see y'all soon.
I look forward to it. Thanks. Same to you, Mike. That's Mike Tirico.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.